Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is R7 and we are continuing our free-to-play series. So as you can see, our quest currently is to win 5 practice games. We will get a classic pack for that. The bundle up option is, well, not interesting for us because we don't intend to spend any kind of money on our stuff. Alright, so let's get started. So the solo adventures, the practice mode, you have the practice mode, you have the expansions. Obviously you need to buy the expansions first. And as you can see, we need to unlock every class before we can purchase the expansions. Right. So let's see. If we practice on normal, right, every other class is locked right now. And we also don't have the option for home decks.
To unlock heroes, you'll need to defeat them. Challenge your favorite hero first.
Okay. Let's play against the Warlock. Loading bars finished. Alright, here we go.
Jaina versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine!
So we are
You asked
basically
for it.
now playing with the pre-made deck.
Throw back expensive cards so you can draw them later.
Yes, obviously. We want to keep the Arcane Intellect, and we also want to keep the Arcane Explosion.
You're going second, so you get the coin. Use it wisely.
Why do you call?
The coin allows you to gain a 1-turn mana advantage. Blizzard made this to balance out the advantage you get from going first. And apparently it works very well. Since it's also a spell, you have some synergies with certain minions, which makes it even more interesting to play. The Warlock has certain cards that have very good stats for the mana cost, but have some kind of detrimental effect when he plays them. So the Succubus, for example, discards a random card from his hand, but is a 4/3 for 2 mana, which is pretty good. Pretty good indeed. But we won't be discouraged by this, because when you played the Succubus, it removed the Chillwind Yeti from his hand, and the Chillwind Yeti is a pretty good card for 4 mana, so I'm kinda glad it removed that one. Alright. I play the Arcane Missiles. 3 damage, but it's also ward control. No, I don't play it. In this turn, we could play the Arcane Missiles and deal 3 damage to the enemy hero, but next turn is turn 4, and then we have the option to play Arcane Intellect and Arcane Missiles on turn 4, which can be better since we remove minions. Alright, so since we saved our Arcane Missiles, can now do pretty good board clear. Remove the crocodile, minion. Play then the arcane missiles. Let's see. Yeah, and remove the two immediately. Pretty good turn. Pretty good turn. Wow. That wasn't a smart move at all. That wasn't smart at all. Basically we won now. We have very strong board control. And yeah, that doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Alright, the Warlock has an 8 mana spell that clears the whole board. This is probably safest play. The Warlock spell that clears the whole board, removes every minion that is on the board, costs 8 mana, and I'm not exactly sure how the enemy deck is.
You're in trouble now.
Yeah, still might want to play it. Alright, let's draw. Let's see if we can get a fireball. Did not. No. Don't want to play the polymorph.
Handle it!
No, here we go. 5-1. Let's end this turn. Pretty sweet. Wow, that was a rank. Not bad at all. Okay. Alright. So the first thing we want to do is unlock all classes, and when we've done that, we want to win 10 games. We want to unlock every class card, each class. So that way we have the whole free-to-play contingent on cards, and I also think that we get a gold reward for this. I'm not sure.
Jaina versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
The Mage Hero power is probably the easiest to use for beginners, because it's very straightforward. And yeah, doesn't need much explain. Okay.
Reporting for duty.
Could play the Wolf Rider this turn, but he would just trade, so that's not good value at all.
Job's done.
Drawing is the better option right here, because even if he... Alright. That's actually pretty good for us. That's not pretty good for us. It's like... Right now we play the Wolf Rider. If he removes it, just he removes the Divine Shield, but we also don't take the damage, which he does not. That is slight overkill. Right, we ping. Here's a one-man dude.
Handle it!
That's not a good play.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, we need to establish board control against the Paladin, because he has lots of spells that buff the minions, so if the minion stays on board, and yeah, he has mana next turn, he obviously can buff it up even more and get a lot more value out of it. Which is not good, at least for us. Alright. You know what, let's drop a bullet first of all.
They'll never know what hit 'em.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, let's see if we can clear this board with spells. Do we have lethal last turn? I don't think so. Oh, we have it, definitely have it now. That does not help you. Okay, sweet.
One more level, and you'll unlock another card.
Alright. You know what, let's play... Do we want to keep playing Mage? Oh, I think so. We want to get the right here. Oh, that's pretty decent. Let's play against Rogue.
Jaina versus Valera.
Watch your back. You asked for it.
That draw is not good at all. I mean, the Bloodfang Raptor is nice. Do we want to keep the Novice Engineer? Not sure. Do we have 1-drops? Yeah, we have the Malok Raider. That's alright. Could be worse, could be worse. Now, again, we could play the Arcane Missiles this turn, but I do believe that you get much more value out of them if you play the Arcane Missiles when the enemy has some kind of board presence. Basically want to use it to remove minions and not deal free damage to the enemy hero.
like my invention?
Pretty sweet.
I hope you like my
The novice engineer was much more commonly used a year ago, because when Hearthstone started, the novice engineer was a one attack 2 health minion, which is considerably better than a 1/1. And it was in very much, yeah, in very high percentage of all decks, so they nerfed it. And now you don't see it at all in constructed. How do we do this? Now let's go for it. Oops.
Oh, if you're sure.
And let's hope that he does not have board clear. Does not? Nice. Oh, steps. That was the wrong minion to sap. Yeah, he should have done it the other way around. That way we would not have a charge minion, because the charge minion gets instant value if we play it. So he should have sapped the Bloodfen Raptor and killed our Wolf Rider. That would have been much better play. But it's the AI for classic Hearthstone deck, so can't expect too much.
They'll never know.
Also the normal AI, it's not the expert AI. The expert AI would have done it the other way around. But who knows? Who knows? That actually was the correct way to play. Alright.
Job's done.
So, should be next turn. Finish. Yeah, he's still dead. Still dead, and you only get a fireball in the face. Mirror Image is a very interesting spell. You summon two 0/2 minions with Taunt, and yeah, the enemy basically needs a board clear to get through this, and board clears always cost more mana than one. So that's a very decent card to regain board control or to stall the enemy. Very much like Mirror Entity. Okay, let's continue with the mage. Bottom up.
Jaina versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
You asked for it.
I don't need two arcane explosions. We can coin out one of these on turn 3, which is pretty decent. place is secure. I'm not sure if that is better, but let's see. Oh!
What do you want?
Map has a Christmas theme now. That's interesting. Alright, let's draw a card here.
I hope you like my invention.
Let's see if he removes our minion or goes face. Can I click on these? Just a sprite, as no. What? What? He destroyed his own minion. That's really bad, even for normal AI. Wow. Ugh. That shouldn't happen even on normal AI. Did not. Wow, that is a fail. Tremendous fail. Here we're gonna fireball this.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
That was incredibly bad. That's still not getting over it that he just destroyed his own minion. Just too ridiculous.
One shot, one kill.
Handle it! Hit it very hard.
Since our enemy was so
Hit it
kind
very hard.
to destroy his own minion, definitely don't have a bot control problem. That does not matter at all. Does not matter at all. No, just ignore that. Roll face.
Hit it very hard. Hit it very hard.
He's very close to being dead. What? Alright, so I guess that's a concede from the normal layer.
Jaina versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
You asked for it.
Job's done.
When you compare the Druid hero power to the Mage hero power, it's kinda interesting. Since the Druid gains 1 health with the +1 armor. But if if you have a taunt on the board, then of course he is unable to ping around the taunt. He has to attack the taunt with hero power. Whereas the mage can just fire blast whatever he or she wants. Thing was with the armor is that even if you're at full health, you can gain 1 armor on top of that. So yeah, that's good to know. The difference between restore health and gain armor. Yeah. Well, he had no minion to play. It's pretty bad for him.
Hit it very hard.
They'll never know what hit 'em.
What does the druid stack consist of? Don't get it. I mean, he has 6 cards. Surely there should have been a better way to play it.
Hit it very hard.
Really strange. Really strange. Oh, nice. We got our first pack. Sweet. First blood. Oh, I see. I think they replaced the original quest with card pack rewards. So originally you would get 100 gold for as a reward for completing these quests, but now you just get a pack. Right. Let's see what we got. Ooh, that's nice. It's also pretty good. Sweet. Naturalize. So every card pack by default has 5 cards with at least 4 cards common and 1 rare card. This is the minimum amount of rarity you get in the card pack. You can of course get better. Could get 5 legendaries if you're super lucky, but this is the minimum amount you get. Alright, so let's continue playing. I want to get the mage to level 10, and then we
For Doomhammer.
can see
You asked
what
for
we
it.
can build. regarding the deck. You don't want to play with the basic decks in play mode against other players. Probably not gonna work. Now that's slightly unsatisfying. I guess, yeah, alright, we have to coin up the Novice Engineer. And since
like my invention.
the enemy was not able to play a minion on turn 1, we actually have bot control right now. That's pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Alright, so the Shaman, hero power summons a random totem. There are 4 totems this hero power can summon. One is the 0-2 spell damage totem. One is a 0-2 healing totem, which restores 1 health to all minions on his side at his end of the end of his turn. And yeah, there's a 0. What? Wow. There is a 0-2 taunt totem and a 1-1 totem. You got the spell damage totem, which was not of any use for him. Boy, normally I really. Okay. Wow. So basically the normal AI should not play Shaman at all.
Job's done.
I think the normal AI is best with Paladin and Mage. Probably the easiest to play.
Hit it very hard.
Now, so the healing totem, as you can see at the end of your turn, restore 1 health to all friendly minions. Since he did not have any minions that needed healing, was useless. 1-1 totem would have been of more use.
If you're sure.
Job's done.
He hasn't played any minions. There goes the Chill and Yeti. I'm not sure if, I mean, even if he has bad control,
This one's mine.
this is probably not how you play shit.
Hit it very hard.
Wow. These were really bad plays. I don't want to hex and don't want to take the damage. Seriously, that's just wrong. Sweet. Alright, we're getting closer to getting to level 10. Ooh, warriors next.
Jaina versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
You asked for it.
Pretty decent to have the one mana drop. Yeah, we can live with that. top hat? No, sadly not. Alright, it's just a reskin. Come on! I think you could toggle the lightning there. What did you use to remove it? Really heroic strike, and you coined it out. Wow. Another heroic strike. That definitely was a better heroic strike than the first one, but still. It's just wrong. Does he remove the minion? Oh boy. He has wasted so much value on these plays. Do we have a problem to get through that? Alright, let's see what we draw.
I hope you like my invention.
And let's draw even more.
Just me and Mr. Fight.
Sweet. Nice. Our arcane explosion gets just so much more valuable. So much more valuable. Right, check this. How do we want to play this? Let's do this. Oh, he goes face now. That's a change. Let's see what our arcane missiles can kill. Not sure why he did go face though. Come on, Ava. Yeah, he should have killed the Crocodilus with the Wolf Rider. Boreas Gurubashi Berserker. This is one of my favorite cards ever made. It's has really interesting mechanic. Works especially well if you have it in the mage deck. Warrior can also utilize it pretty well. Oh, let's play this. So as you can see, each time it gets hit, it gets +3 attack. Now, obviously needs to survive it, but it's so much fun. You can, without healing and pinging it always for 1 damage, you can get 6 times the +3, which is, you can get this to 20 attack without any healing whatsoever. If you just keep pinging it. It's pretty sweet damage potential. Alright, the warrior class deck actually is pretty okay if you play it correctly. I'm not sure why these aren't arranged in you know, alphabetic order. Not entirely sure where that is. But what else? Alright, let's see what the hunter is able
Jaina versus
to do.
Rexar.
Let the hunt begin.
You asked for
The
it.
hunter hero power is extremely aggressive. Oh, I don't need the fireball right now. It does 2 damage to the enemy hero, which obviously is double the damage our fire blast does when we target the enemy hero. But it's not able to target minion. At least not by default. There is a hunter card that enables the hunter hero power to be used on minions. But basically it's very aggressive. There is an archetype of deck which is called the Face Hunter, where you basically just throw minions on the board and have spells that just do damage. You go all face and hero power whenever you don't have anything to play anymore. Very aggressive, very simple to play. I don't like this playstyle at all. I think we want to trade here. Let's keep our more presence up. Tracking is also very interesting card, very aggressive too, because you discard 2 cards each time you draw one through this. Yeah, it's, well, it accelerates your plays, but in the end you will probably run out of steam because you have that 2 times in your decks. You played it 2 times, you discarded 4 cards, which, well, might have been valuable
Don't mess with
in the late game. But ideally you don't get to the late game if you play an aggressive hunter deck. Well, that's true. Most certainly does not work as intended. So that. Right.
I hope you like my invention.
Ah, man! Job done. Handle it!
Boulder Fist Ogre is just a super solid card, similar to Children Yeti. Don't have any effect, but the stats are just pretty good.
Ah, man!
Screw it. He has a charge minion.
If you're
He has a
sure.
charge minion. Okay. We have lethal next turn. Oh, 100 gold. That's nice. Okay.
You've unlocked expert level opponents, but they won't go easy on you.
Right now we got the better AI unlocked, which should give us a little bit more XP. Pretty decent.
You got enough gold to buy a card pack. Head to the shop.
Alright, now we are able to run in the arena.
Ah, you're new here. Let me pay for your first run through the arena then.
Ah, sweet.
Choose a hero.
So arena is very unique mechanic. You get to choose a card. Get to choose one card out of 3 cards until you have your deck built. We will just go to Mage
Magic
here.
will prevail.
Now, pick a card to add to your deck.
Sweet, and we'll start with legendaries. That's really good. Think max.
Keep it off.
I should probably go over these cards more. Alright. I'm not a huge arena player. I like constructed a lot more. But arena can get you really good value. Especially early on when you don't have many cards. But you basically already need to be able to play well in order to do well in arena. Not sure, but not sure actually. Boulderfist Ogre is nice because he's not able to get big game hunted. There is a card for 3 mana that has Battle Cry, destroy an enemy minion if it has 7 or more attack. But the Force Tanks max will get us probably more value. It's pretty decent card. Generates a card, which is always nice. And it also can generate a legendary, which is even nicer. But Antique Healbot is also pretty good. These are 3 pretty good cards to choose from. We do have 1 mech in our deck. Mirror Image is really nice to have. Regains board control, very good, and very good board control. Not sure at all. Let's get the Mirror Image. Alright. You know what, let's go for the Divine Shield minions. For Mirror Image. Wow. That is really nice. I'm going to go Archer. We don't have any dragons, so the Blackwing Corruptor won't be the card we choose. Frigid Snowball, pretty decent stats, but not very aggressive stats. Mani Berserker in my opinion is better. Plus we don't have any 2-drops until now. Do have Divine Shield minions, so this is still good in the late game. Kirin Mage is really good, really nice. If we get a secret, he's incredibly valuable. Fallen Hero, also pretty decent. If we choose Fallen Hero, we basically already have our value. Kirin Mage has good stats for a 3-drop. And if we get a secret, he is really extremely good. But it's, yeah, let's choose him. We don't have a 3-drop. Let's go for the Enrage. What does the Enrage mechanic do? Well, basically, as long as the minion does not have full health, the Enrage triggers. Don't want the Summoning Stone, we only have 1 spell right now. Guild Master is pretty good. Definitely want the Frostball, I think. Tomb Spider generates a card, which is really nice. The captured Jormungandr is extremely valuable. Very good at controlling the enemy board. Not sure actually, not sure. Mage does not have any class beasts. Which means the Tomb Spider discovers a neutral card every time. But it also can include legendaries. It's a card draw in a way. I'm not sure actually. But I think we go for the Jormungandr. Oh, Forgotten Torch. Can be pretty decent. Jungle Panther. Is Forgotten Torch better than Jungle Panther? Don't think so. Oh yeah, never entity. Oh yeah. Zombie Chow. That is really good. Maiden of the Lake is extremely good in mage decks. Zombie Chow is an insane one drop. You basically control the enemy board. Yeah, I think Zombie Chow is the way to go. We don't want the second one. Right, let's see here. I think Fairy Dragon. Fairy Dragon is really nice. It's unable to be targeted by spells or hero powers, which means the enemy either has to use a battle cry or a minion that's already on the board to clear it. Or of course, board clear. Spell that does not directly target a minion but does area damage. Mukla's Champion is really nice. Silent Knight. Don't think we want that. I think we want Mukla's Champion, especially since we got the mirror images. We only have one spell right now, so Mana Burn is not that great. Ah, 2 spells. 3 spells. Mad Scientist is way better. Corehound is very aggressive, but gets cleared easily. Basically it's a switched Jormungandr. I think we go for the Tomb Spider here. Hell yeah, Polymorph Boar. Polymorph Boar is a really nice card because you can use it to debuff really big enemy creature. Or you can use it to aggressively enhance your minions. So for example, if you play the Lance Carrier, which has a pretty decent battle cry, and then transform it into a 4/2 boar, you gain a lot of damage next turn. Really nice card, really nice card. I'm unsure here, don't want the Spiteful Smith. We don't have any weapons with the mage. Corner of Cold is pretty decent area control, especially since it freezes the enemy minions. The Laren Aspirant is really nice when you have a lot of spells. We don't have a lot of spells, so we're gonna go for the Corner of Cold. Violet Teacher is again really nice if you have a lot of spells, which we don't. But it's still good value by itself. Not sure actually. I think we want to go with the Ravenhold Assassin. Pit Fighter is really good. Frostbolt is also very nice. I'm really unsure here. Sun Cleric or Quality Raider. Dragonite Crusher, I think, is the way to go. It really seals off the late game. Oh! Battlecry Discover spell. That is really, really insanely good. The Discover mechanic, you basically get to choose between 3 cards. And yeah, since there are no neutral spells, you get to choose from 3 mage spells, which probably provides the spell you need, which is extremely good. Extremely good. I think we go for the Hungry Dragon here. We summon a random 1-cost minion for your for our opponent, but probably can hero power it away. So that's the way to go, I think. I'm unsure here. That Bomber does fit well with our enraged creatures and can provide pretty decent board clear. But I think we want to go with the Nuviseth Sentinel. Or do we? I'm not sure. Dragonhawk Rider is basically a taunt in a mage deck. Nuviseth Sentinel too. I think we go for that. Oh, wow. This mage deck's gonna be pretty decent. Pretty decent indeed. Really good value minions. I don't think we want a second force tank max. Piloted Shredder, really good at maintaining the board. Water Elemental is just insane stats, and it freezes. I'm not sure whether to go for the Shredder or the Water Elemental. Really not sure. I think we go with the Piloted Shredder. We don't want the Jeweled Scarab. We got enough 2-drops. I think we want to go with Mechanical Yeti. What? What? Holy shit. This mage deck is really freaking good. Let's go for the Echo of Medivh.
Now, challenge another arena player and see how your deck holds up.
This is a really nice arena deck at first glance. Let's see what we can do with it. Drafting in the arena takes a little bit of practice. There are internet sites that help you. I'm not sure what it's called because I don't use them at all. If you just Google Arena Hearthstone pick or something like that, you should get
You asked for it.
some of these sites that help you to draft an arena deck. Don't want that. We got the Mad Scientist, which is insanely good. We have a Shaman as an opponent. Not sure about the Cone of Fault. Not sure about it. Let's go for minions. Sweet. Alright, since we have a 2-drop that buffers our aluminium, we want to coin out the mad scientist so that we can lance carry on turn 2, turn him into a 4-2, and well, have some general awesomeness. And if he kills it, it will summon our mirror entity, which is really nice. And we get a 4-2 on turn 2, which is pretty insane. Yeah, flip them coins.
Get in there, fight!
Perfect. Here we go. Mirror entity. Nice. Really nice. Completely maintain board control and will expand upon it. We want to go face here. Wow. Yeah. The Shaman has the overload mechanic, which basically takes mana crystals from your next turn. If you're able to overload more mana crystals than you have next turn, you generated mana, because you can't get -1 mana, but yeah, he basically screwed up his next turn because he's just at 3 mana, which is a huge problem. Let's kill off the throw damage. Yeah, we basically crushed him. Our turn 1 and turn 2 play was just too insane. Let's see what kind of spell we need.
Want it? I got it.
Fireball would be pretty decent. Forgotten torches, alright. Echo of the Eve. I want Echo of the Eve. Definitely do not. Need any kind of 3 damage for the 3 mana, that's not good value. I'm really surprised how well our first arena deck turned out. We got really lucky there. But also if we play Echo of Medivh right now, we get 4 cards, which means we are at 8, which also means we don't overdraw next. It's pretty decent.
You win this one.
Yeah. Correct choice. Nice. Now we won't open the pack right now.
Great job! With every win, you'll upgrade your prize key.
Sweet. If you're lucky in Arena, you can, well, generate a tremendous amount of cards from it, because every time you win, your Arena reward gets buffed, and I think if you finish on 6 wins, you already have enough gold to rebuy your Arena. Plus you get a pack, and yeah, so that's really nice. Plus of course you get the XP. But if you're unlucky and finish on 0 wins, 3 losses,
I
still
will
get a
fight
pack,
with honor.
and you get
You
some
asked
dust.
for it.
So, yeah. Still okay-ish, but might be kind of frustrating if you're growing not so well in Arena. Yeah, mechanical. We don't think we want to keep the mechanical Yeti. Or do we? Not sure. It's a decent 4-drop. But now let's go risky. Alright, we got a mirror image. Which means the lance carrier would have been really nice to have, but we don't have it anymore. Do I want to coin out the Tauren warrior? Don't think so, actually. Don't think so. Problem is that the Tauren warrior also has taunt, which means it cannot hide behind mirror images. Which also means that if the enemy paladin has a weapon, he can remove it pretty easily, which we don't want. Definitely don't want to. Alright, can live with that. Here we go, enraged creature. I think next turn we coin out the Argent Commander. So the charge minion. Wow. It's not good for him. Definitely not good for him. I do want to kill the Ironbeak Owl, so he won't get past the mirror images. If I echo of Medivh, I get another Tauren warrior, which is alright. Play the coin first though. All open D.
Bring it on.
I think that's the play. Next turn. We'll see what we play next turn. If we draw a mirror... Oh, that's a problem. That is a problem. Yeah, we need to Argent Commander.
To Northrend!
Victory! I enjoy raiding!
That's a problem too. That's
Reporting
a
for duty.
tremendous problem. Oh boy.
We have many secrets.
New generation is unreal.
Victory or death.
What?
Mount up! Mount up!
Oh no, it triggers afterwards.
Bring me steel!
Curses.
Reporting for duty.
Oh crap. If this is a competitive spirit, that's a secret that gives every minion he has +1/+1. He has 3, 5, which is 8, 9, and to survive it. We'll go for a really risky play here. If he has something to
Time runs out on me.
Alright, snap.
Job done.
Then that's not a problem. Unless he has a heal of some
I
sort.
hope you like my invention.
Crap. That is the wrong secret. We're pretty much done.
Reporting for duty.
I think it's not a secret here, so
The victory is yours.
sweet. Well, the Raider is just tremendously powerful. Arena is considered play mode. Alright. This mage deck's really good. Still puzzled by how good we drafted the first time we went into Arena.
Jaina versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
Don't want the pit fighter right now. Not sure about the mechanical yet. I think we want more of our early game.
Shields up. Red alert.
Wow, we have definitely a problem. Yeah, our draw was really unlucky. Oh,
Reporting for duty.
holy shit. That's a problem, that's a huge problem. Not sure if we are able to turn this.
My ancestors
Basically need to draw a mirror entity. Or Cone of Cold, but the Cone of Cold is not enough because it costs 4 mana.
Tastingo! Yes!
Oh, that's nice. That is really nice. Right. That's pretty good.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Well, we can live with that. Would have caused us more problems if he would have traded the... If he had traded the shielded minibot. And still have the ones of 1/1s.
Reporting for duty.
That's a bit unnecessary. Desperately need to control the board, but we don't draw what we need to control the board, which is a problem. Not sure if we can turn this. Does not look like it. No, definitely does not look like it. For real. Wow, he had perfect control.
Reporting for duty.
I mean, our deck's not bad, but we need to draw something.
Silvermoor
So
shall
let's
not
get that
fall.
now. 1, 2, 4, 6. We'll still survive 1 round. Unless, of course, he has
I am
anything.
sorry.
And he has anything. Wow. That was really insane deck from his.
Well played.
But he also had the insane draw. No, whatever. No chance. That's a little bit, well, that's a flip side of the arena. There are plenty of times where you just don't have a chance. And Paladin is probably the most consistent class in arena regarding the drafts. Simply because Paladin has so many common cards that are extremely valuable. Yeah, makes Paladin the most consistent class in arena, definitely. Rogue kinda counters Paladin a little bit, but
Jaina,
that also does not work
Malfurion.
every time.
I must protect the wild.
You asked for
Let's
it.
see. This, basically, we don't need any of these. We need early game. Got the mad scientist, nice.
Job's done.
Oh, this map seriously is crisp up. Oh, sweet. Snowballs.
Another night on the prowl.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Kinda sad that the winter edition of the map does not have any interaction. Let's hope for more.
We have many secrets.
He is now able to trade for pretty good value. Of course, he can now saber to Panther into my current War Mage, but then the next minion he plays is gonna get copied by our mirror entity.
What to do?
And well, if he plays a 4 mana minion, can benefit us really nicely. Let's see what he plays.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Okay.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Let's see what he gets. The hungry. Actually, I'm unsure. Now let's play this differently. Better option of the Lance Carrier right here.
What you want?
Trouble?
That way. There.
It's time for a little blood done.
Yeah, I think this is the better play. We have more minions on the board, and we have
Another night on the
GT
prowl.
Sport. Pretty sweet, he traded a lot of things for minions.
Stop poking me.
I'll poke you as much as I want. Tell me what to do.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Let's control this ball. Oh, that's actually pretty decent. Let's see what he gets.
Someone call for the doctor.
Correct.
Poking me.
Sweet. We basically should have won this. We're in extremely good shape.
Well met.
He's not. And this does not fix his problem at all.
Reporting for duty.
At all. Let's play.
For Blackwing!
What does this do?
Poking me.
This way we preserve our ability to freeze his minions. And well, more answers. Let's try this one.
For the spire!
Pretty sweet. Alright, so he does not have any 8 mana minion. It's a pretty weak thing to play right now.
Guide my lance.
Does not help you at all. Alright.
For the spire!
Let's build a board.
Not a morning person.
I mean, he basically has to draw through 2 naturalizers
I concede.
to win this, but he didn't. Naturalize is a 1 mana card that destroys 1 opponent's minion. The opponent draws 2 cards too. Alright. Beat down. Let's beat down the quest penetrate. Yes. Basically, we now have the normal quests, and the least amount of gold you can get from them is 40. So if you have a 40 gold quest, most times it's prudent to exchange it for another quest. We got another 40 gold quest, which, well, didn't improve anything, but it could have. Maximum gold reward you can get for a single quest is 100, which is the win 7 games quest. There is a quest where you can get the classic pack if you watch a friend win a play, but I don't like that because I have a friend online who is pretty good at Hearthstone and he needs to win a game. So that's kind of unlikely. Well, that's the second quest that has 100 gold value. Because single pack costs 100 gold. Alright. Could be worse. Could be worse. Right, if we don't get to 2 mana minion next turn, we coin out the Jungle Panther. That is a problem. Alright, got lucky. This weapon has basically the joust mechanic, which is you compare a minion from each deck, and if your minion costs more, you get added value on your card. Which can be pretty decent, but does not have to. Most decks, you can think of it as a 50-50 chance. That's a problem.
I am sorry.
We definitely got lucky there.
Well played.
But not as lucky as you might think. Mad Bomber does hit other targets, which means 1 target, 2 targets, 3 targets, so he has 2/3 of a chance to hit the enemy, and, well, yeah, 1/3 of a chance to hit my minion. That's okay. And yeah, to hit my minion twice, it's a 1/9 of a chance. Which, well, he got lucky there, but you know, it's not as unlikely as it seems to be. Sweet. That is really good. That is really good. I like that a lot. What's that from the box? Whatever.
To Northrend!
Yeah, it's a freaking charge minion. How do we do this? I think we want to.
Job done.
He can remove Max now, but it will cost him both minions he has on the board. And he's, you know, basically on. Oh, yeah. Sweet Jesus. Should have gone face.
Want it? I got it.
Really? 3 secrets?
What to do? What to do?
Second, I have to pick up my Dropbox.
May my ancestors walk.
We have many secrets.
Job done.
This way he will trade the golem first, and then 7/7, which hopefully now gets vaporized.
Reporting for duty.
I am not a morning person. What you want?
Job done.
For the king! Reporting for duty.
Job done.
The enemy played around Vaporize pretty nicely.
Clobbering time.
Reporting for duty.
I hear you got a problem.
Alright, we got lucky there. Yeah, we'll do that next turn on Bless.
Reporting for duty.
I can't do that. Well played.
No chance.
You win this one.
One more loss and you're out.
I think it's pretty decent. But well, 2 losses were against Paladins, which seems to be expected. You know what? Let me resize the window so that you don't see the Dropbox. So.
Jaina versus
Oh crap, not
Uther.
a Paladin.
I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
Alright, so obviously our weakness is the Paladin, because we slightly lack on what clears.
My eyes are open.
Okay. Let's play this then.
Job done.
If he has Consecration, well, we're screwed anyway. Consecration is an area spell that deals 2 damage to all enemies.
Not on my watch.
That is a misplay.
Reporting for duty.
Definitely was a misplay. Or was it? Not sure. I think he wanted to play around 1 clears.
Happy Feast of Wintervale, champion.
What?
Happy Feast of Winter Vale.
Oh. That's pretty decent. They changed the greetings for the winter event. Are you for real? Needs to discover the board here. That's not what we need. Let's go for the Morantity again.
Who am I? None of your business.
You're right, he only has one stick, but still. That is such an insane draw.
Happy Feast of Wintervale, champion.
Yeah, I got that.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
The competitive spirit? Yeah. Wow. It's basically why I don't like Arena. I mean, our deck's pretty decent, but Paladin just has so many more bullshit cards. They're just so insane in Arena. Arena can be very frustrating at times. That did not work out for him.
Reporting for duty.
You're in trouble now.
That was a correct play from my side, because otherwise we would have been dead right now, but still. We can't do shit.
Not on my
Would have needed Flame Strike.
Reporting for duty.
Then again, in both games where we played our minion that lets us discover spells, each time we weren't able to draft either Blizzard or Flame Strike, or at least an Arcane Explosion,
I can't do that.
which is
Well played.
very unlucky.
Happy
Who
Feast.
wins this one?
Alright, that's our first arena run then. At least for level 10.
You've earned all the basic cards. Now, you'll need card packs to improve. That was your third loss. Use your prize key to see what you've earned.
Man. At least we went out on 3-3, which is should be the value of 100.
Oh, good job. Feel free to try another run in the arena if you've saved enough gold. This is a great place to make a custom deck
Oops,
with
that
your
was not
favorite
where I
card.
wanted to go. This is where I wanted to go. Rage, Bomba, Brewmaster, Use of Sword.
Rare.
Alright. Definitely did not get lucky there.
Prepare yourself for a day of the most impressive jousting, eye-popping sideshows, and the mightiest combat you've ever encountered.
Okay. Come on. Oh, rare. Still not getting lucky. At least we got 2 quality raiders, which is pretty good. This helps us. Alright. So we now have all basic cards for the mage. Some additional neutral ones. Serrated, Lightning Storm. Overwhelming. Right. Bomba. Yes, got that one. Tournament Medic. How much dust we have? Don't have, oops, sorry. Don't have any dust. Yeah, basically with the cards we have right now, we can now craft cards. You see, the mage has all basic cards. With the other class we still need to do that. So that's that. Okay. Well, I guess that's it for today. We played the mage to level 10. Had our first arena run where we got lucky in the draft, unlucky in the play. At least against paladins. So yeah. See you next time.